Hey there, art friends. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw this rose right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the entire thing in marker first, but if you want to grab a pencil in case you have to erase, I would encourage it. All right, so let's go ahead and get that rose out of here, but we're going to keep it right here above the Drawing Joshua logo. That you guys have something to reference while we draw. All right, so I have my black marker, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come to like the center of the page, and I'm going to come up just a little bit, and this is where we're going to start by drawing the center of the rose, okay? So I'm basically just going to draw like the letter D, all right? This is going to be the very center. Now, from the bottom, what I'm going to do is have a line that curves up just a little bit, and then we're just going to curve it around like this, and then just connect back to that bottom line, all right? Now, roses are typically wound up a little bit tighter in the center and then get looser as you go further out. So we're going to go ahead and keep drawing the petals kind of around. So from the center of here, I'm going to have a line that curves up and down and maybe over like that. All right. Now from here, let's go ahead and just have a line that kind of connects. I always connect it to this one here. Maybe something like that. All right. And then we're going to draw a straight line that comes down from there. All right. And then from here, why don't we go ahead and let's actually start from the left-hand side. We're going to keep drawing this line a little bit further. It's going to come up, and we'll draw a line that comes down. All right, great job so far. Now, we're going to come back over to this side. And what I'm going to do is just have this line that comes down, and it's just going to curve over like this. All right. Now, from here, from the center again, I'm going to have this line that comes out a little bit further. It's going to almost follow this line that we just made. It's going to come down and come kind of a little bit closer like that. All right, awesome job. Now, let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's start by connecting these two like this. And then let's go ahead and just draw this line that goes all the way up. You know what? I'm going to connect this because I want it to go a little bit further. And it's just going to go over and maybe turn like that. All right. Now inside of here, let's go ahead and just put a line. It's going to kind of be the shape of this petal here. So it's just going to be like this. And it's just going to add some texture to the petals. Okay. Now, from where we made this straight line here to connect these two, we're going to come down and over and curve. All right, and we'll kind of make this one like one giant petal. So now we're going to keep coming along the bottom, and then we'll just curve up. And go like this, and then it doesn't quite meet. So what I'm going to do is just take this, and I'm going to draw a line that kind of follows the shape of the edge there. All right. Now, from where we kind of started to curve here, I'm gonna have this line that starts to curve and just goes back up like that. All right, now let's go ahead and draw some of the back petals. So I'm actually gonna come all the way back up to the top, right here. We have this little curved line like this. And then from where it curves, we're gonna go ahead and come over and down and maybe curve it back like that. All right, now let's add a back petal on this side. So from this curved line, I'm just going to keep drawing. It's just going to come over, and you can add curved lines to yours or you can make them straight. It's totally up to you. And it's going to curve around, and we're going to make it connect like that. All right, now kind of like we did over here and over here to add some texture to the petals, I'm just going to have this line that kind of comes up and gets a little bit smaller. All right. Okay, let's draw a few more petals, but we're getting closer. Okay, so I'm going to move this piece of paper up a little bit. All right, now let's draw from maybe about the center here, kind of where we started. Draw that line. Just going to have this curved line that comes over and down, and we're just going to kind of connect it back to here. So if that means you have to curve it a little bit, that's all right. Sometimes I think it looks cooler like that. All right, and then let's draw the last petal. So from right below where we had this line that comes in, I'm going to come down And this line is just going to come over, kind of come to a point, and back down, and over like that. All right. Now, I think that this rose needs a stem. So let's kind of go from the center of this one here, right? So I'm just going to put 2 lines like this, okay? And I'm just going to have this line that comes down, maybe over, and you can give your rose a longer stem or a shorter stem. It's totally up to you. I'm going to move this up a little bit further because we're getting pretty far down here. And I'm just going to have it go the same distance the entire way, like that, and then just connect it by a straight line at the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and add just a couple more leaves. I'm going to go ahead and just add a couple leaves here. So I'm just going to put a little mark like this, and it's going to curve up and come over like this to a point, and it's going to come down and over like that. All right, now to make it look a little bit more like a leaf, what we're going to do is just put a little line down the middle of it. All right, great job. Now one more leaf. So from here, just gonna put a little line. It's gonna curve up and come down, comes to a point, and we just bring it back around like that. And again, same thing like we did on the other leaf. I'm just gonna add this curved line that goes like that. All right, awesome. Now it's time to go ahead and color this rose in. So roses come in so many different kinds of colors. But I'm gonna go ahead and color mine in red, as you can see from the reference photo, and I'll probably color the stem in green. But you guys are welcome to color it in whatever colors you'd like, or you can pause the video at the end and match the colors that I chose. As you can see, I colored in my rose red and I just gave it a green stem, but I would love to see how your drawings turned out or what colors you colored them in. So feel free to tag me on any social media posts, or have you or a parent email me your finished drawing at drawingjoshua123@gmail.com. Now please remember that drawing does take practice, so practice and always have fun. Thanks everyone.